Yes, about your friends.
Alright, sige. I'm gonna tell the truth.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell the truth. Alright. Actually, si Dan po, he's, we call him the king of one-liners. Kasi for a reason na whenever in a conversation, hindi yan nagsasalita. Pero maya-maya lang, pag nagsalita na siya, I mean, sa kanya yung tamang punchline, sa kanya yung pinakamasakit na salita, or parang, kunwari, binubuli kaming isa, mabibigla ka na lang ngayon. So, but kidding aside, yung good factor about this dude is that he's very passionate. He's young, and yung whenever we perform together, and yung mga performances namin sa mall shows, talagang ramdam mo yung enthusiasm niya, and nakakatuwa to see kasi he came from a boy group, pero ganun kasi na iba pababa na, decrease na yung passion, pero sa kanya mas tinaas siya pa, and nakakatawa dahil he's the youngest, but he's the most passionate. I mean, for me, he's the most passionate when it comes to performing, and yung potential of this kid is like way up.
Okay.
Right?
Dan, how would you describe Jack?
You know, Jack, he has a tendency to just out of nowhere start rhyming. He always just rhymes, and like sometimes he hears a little bit of song and he always dances like this. Yeah, that's true. That's Jack. That's Jack on a daily basis.
And the thing you've noticed about Jack?
Usually when we go out of town, I'm the one that shares a hotel room with him.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you guys... Hello? I'm gonna give you guys a little story about what happened.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm sharing a story. So this one time, Jack, he goes to take a shower, right? And since I share the room with him, I wait for my turn. And when he's done and he's about to get changed, I enter the bathroom, and you know what I find inside the toilet?
Yes.
I find a t-shirt. It's inside of the toilet. Like, it's wet.
Oh.
Well, it was both, actually. It was a part of a t-shirt, and then the underwear was completely soaked, all the way in the bottom. He left it at the hotel. He didn't want to bring it back.
Okay. Thank you.
Dan, he wears
Jack?
underwear or boxer?
Jack, how would you describe Andrew?
Sorry.
Ever since I met Andrew, it's just like, I don't know, we'll just be staring at each other and I'll just start laughing out of nowhere. I don't know, every time I look at him, he just laughs. I don't know. The first time we had an acting workshop, we had an exercise, we had to stay silent for 1 minute, looking at each other. We never got through that because we laughed the entire time. So,
okay. The naughtiest deed he's ever done?
Let's see. You're always naughty, dude.
He's always naughty.
He's always naughty. Can't think of one.
Okay, and how would you describe Vito?
Ito po si Vito. Siya po kasi yung talagang pinakamatagal ko naging kaibigan po dito. Yung matagal lang yung magkaibigan. Si Vito, sobrang hilig niya magpakita ng mga videos niya, yung mga kunyari sayo niya sa Showtime, gano'n. Kasi makikita, parang proud siya sa ginagawa niya na parang pinaghirapan ko to eh. Parang happy siya na pinapakita niya parang happy siya na pinapakita niya yung mga pinagpapagura niya talaga. So yun si Vito. Di ba hilig na magpakita ng mga video sa atin?
Naughty thing about Vito?
Wala akong maisip eh.
Wala ka maisip. Vito, how would you describe Julian?
Julian, one word na lang, bro. Very passionate. Ay, two pala. Very passionate. He's good in his craft, acting and dancing. What I see about him is, marami siya na-inspire. Actually, isa na ako dun eh.
Ako din. Actually, pag nag-mall show po kami, diba syempre yung unang kakanta si Dan, si Jack, ako po, tapos si Vito. Tapos pag si Julian ay mag-perform, no joke, lumalabas kami lahat, pinaparod po namin si Julian. Kasi sobrang bilib po talaga kami sa kanya mag-perform.
Yun.
How do you feel about that, Julian? Hearing them like you so much?
Siyempre nakaka-flatter. I mean, coming from these boys, so talagang, alam mo yun, hindi totoo. It's flattering and humbling actually kasi alam mo yun, nanggaling kayo sa very, alam mo, well-known people, well-known names sa industry, and ang sarap sa feeling lang. Yun yung support po eh, yun yung na-workout namin na friendship na bago mag-perform talagang hina-hype namin yung bawat isa na, oh, you need to do this, oh, galingan mo, husayan mo, tapos pagbaba ng stage, talagang, well, we pray before starting the show, tapos hanggang sa pagbabayan talagang yung support. I mean, nakakatuwa lang kasi it was that authentic, na hindi lang dahil sa pelikula kami nagsama-sama. May reason, and now we see the reason na we support each other. So.
Curious lang ako, anong stand nyo doon sa mga young men and women who accidentally biglang nagkakaroon ng anak?
Ay.
Yung unplanned things in life. How do you, anong, as Squadgoals boys, anong stand nyo sa mga bagay na gano'n?
Well, ako personally, ang stand ko nung kasi, hindi naman ibibigay ng Panginoon sa yun kung hindi mo kaya. Yun yung stand ko. So, meaning, pag binigay siya, you should be thankful. And dapat, maging happy ka.
Andrew?
Blessing po yun para sa akin.
Blessing. So the youngest boy, Dan?
I mean, yeah, it's a blessing, and if it happens, then I mean, it's never really planned, but if it does happen, then I guess you just gotta be responsible and take care and make the best out of it.
Okay, this is for Julian and Jack as my last question. How do you deal with aggressive girl groupies? Girl groupies. Girls who swarm you and throw you panties if they like to.
Wow.
Ask you to, I want your baby. Those things. How do you deal with such ladies? Because that happens all the time during concerts or out of town shows. There will be some girls who try to be close to you at the soonest possible time. How do you deal with such aggressiveness?
I mean, like, they're fans, so of course you want to embrace the love. But then, I guess if it goes over the line...
Where do you draw the line? What is over the line for Jack?
Over the line? I mean, if they threw, like, what? They throw something at you that is, you know,
That's...
Yeah, that's never happened to me though, luckily. So, I don't know. What about you, Julian?
Julian. How do you deal with aggressive fans?
No, kasi merong, minsan kasi, kunyari, di ba yung mga, kaya maglalakad ka papunta ng show, di ba, tas yung hawak nila, medyo napupunta kung saan, or nakakalmot na, minsan kasi hindi naman nila alam po yun eh. Ang alam lang nila, gusto ka nilang mahawakan. So, I think more than the aggressiveness, mas ina-appreciate, ako personally, just appreciate the support. Kasi, di ba po, ang hirap nung init, naghihintay ka, siksikan yung pawis mo. So, yung as much as possible, we give back the love. And pag mga ganong aggressiveness, kailangan mo siyang, ano kami, parang you need to cater them as much as possible nang hindi ma-offend sila. At the same time, hindi mo naman ipuput at stake yung sarili mo. So, there's balance. Parang, pag sumusobra na, kaya picture ng picture, hindi sa amin para manggaling. Meron naman yung team namin from Viva or parang, kahit kami ng mga handlers, oh, tama na guys, tama na yan. Kasi baka ma-offend pa namin kung saan manggaling. So, as much as possible kung kaya namin i-cater, we cater. Pero pag sumusobra na, hindi naman na sa amin yun. Nandiyan na yung mga handlers. Or kunyari, wala na, caught off guard na. Talagang kailangan namin tulungan yung isa't isa. Yun, minsan, oh, tama na, oh, ano ko, pagod na kasi kami. Yung different polite ways to exit that situation.
Have you experienced anyone stalking you guys? A fan stalker?
Had some, pero sucks lang.
Well, stalker ba yung ano, yung susunta ka kahit sa mall show. And kung nakikita ko kasi sobrang natutuwa ako kasi meaning na nagagawa mo yung trabaho mo na maayos. And napapasaya mo sila. Kung anong man yung pinagdadaanan nila, parang tinatabi nila yun para lang makita ka. And it's different. I mean, thankful ako.
Ano naman makasabi nyo sa mga young men of your age na nagda-drugs? Kasi may, yung demographics nyo, di ba? Yung ganyan mga edad, some people really try to experiment on substances na hindi mabuti sa mga katawan ng ibang young people. Have you have friends? Meron ba kayong mga friends na ganon? Or how did you deal with it?
Ano ako personally kasi ang parang ano siya, parang buong mundo yata pinoproblema yung ano na yun, yung situation na yun. But yun, as public figures, parang responsibilidad namin yun to get away from those. And kung meron mga kaibigan or influences, parang hindi, parang you need to acknowledge. Ako personally, I acknowledge it. Hindi ko para sabihin, ay hindi, umiiwas ako dyan kasi yung curiosity, doon naman tayo natatalo eh. So, better na, siguro, for an advice to give, better to acknowledge it, and dapat maging knowledgeable tayo about it. Yung cost, kumbaga yung ano yung madudulot sa atin yun eh. So, feeling ko pag naging knowledgeable lang naman tayo about such substances, mawawala na tayo parang, pag ginawa mo yan. Kasi di ba yung mga ganun na it shrinks your brain and stuff like that. So, dapat na maging knowledgeable tayo and be responsible. So, yeah.
Any other opinion?
I think as a person, I think it's better to, syempre na hindi mag-drugs, pero hindi natin alam kung saan sila nanggagaling. It's better not to judge them, but just help them say na, wag ito, merong mas magandang way. I mean, they have their own decisions naman. So, yeah, I think that's my opinion na.
Okay, final question. How do you deal with bashers and haters? Lalo na ngayon papasikat na kayo.
I mean, I guess it's a good sign if you're starting to get bashers or haters, because it's. I mean,
Yes, go.
it's a good sign. I mean, it means your name is going places, and even if it's bad, it's still publicity. So, I guess, I guess I'm still thankful for it, even if someone says something horrible about me.
Parang sa akin po, pag kung magkaroon po naman ako ng gano'n, parang hinahayaan ko na lang po talaga. Kasi parang, syempre parang sa industriya na to, parang normal naman po magkaroon talaga yung mga bashers. So, parang go with the flow lang po ako. Kung ano yung kailangan kong gawin, gagawin ko.
Jack.
If it's constructive criticism, then I try to use it and then use it to improve myself. But if it's just hating you for the sake of hating you, then I just ignore it. Because it's not worth paying your attention to.
Okay, thank you very much.
Last